Let's see if the read is going to be made here by the CTs. Bird from Sky starts it off nicely as he manages to fire, I believe, through that window smoke and find the head of Mantu, so he will play no further part in this pistol, and Big will have to try their best to get back into this one, but they're very heavily split right now, just trying to explore some options. Crimbo goes diving out towards the B-bomb site and doesn't really come away with all that much. He gathers a lot of space for his team, but he needs a few kills to make him feel maybe a little bit comfortable, and will they come? Just the one. A lot of damage done onto Bird from Sky now, but he's showing absolutely no fear, swinging all the way through. As 00NATION, they look to get in position for this retake. Searson could be vital here if he's able to come away with this kill onto Process, but it's not going to happen. He takes the brunt of the damage. Sin now trying to defend from default on the site with the P250, so powerful from long range. A good match for the USP, but no match for Eco's USP as he shuts it down, and 00NATION get us going early.
Yeah, that was a really scrappy retake there in terms of how...
Smoke primed and ready. And that's just going to land deep in towards CT. But Nico holding from the front line, and that AUG scoped in will just mow down two players with ease. Searson comes away with one kill there. It was looking a little bit awkward as there is a little bit of a gap in that smoke for maybe JDC to use. But Tabson, he fires back and gets this down into a 2 versus 2. But as I say, that Tabson falls, the bomb is down, and Crimbo already put into a clutch situation. But I believe he's got the information on both players now, and he can maybe just maneuver himself into a decent position to get it done. But smoked off, and surely without a chance. As I say that, the pre-fire is perfect, and Bird from Sky now has to do it alone.
Yeah, but Bird from Sky is going to close out the distance. I like that from him. He's going to get aggressive. He knows that Crimbo might try and be smart about it. This is such a massive move from Bird from Sky. He's pushed inside of A main. And interestingly enough, by the way, I think that he thought Crimbo was fading the smoke as well. So he took a massive chance. If Crimbo was just a little bit more passive towards main, he was going to get a free kill. But now that play is just so smart from Bird from Sky. There's only 20 seconds. There's no way Crimbo is just going to shift his way to the bomb, pick it up, and then plant it. Bird from Sky is going to hear him eventually. And he's got such an aggressive position. Crimbo might not be ready for that.
Yeah, I don't think you're expecting this, not whatsoever. And the panic is going to set in now. He's going to make a little bit of noise. Bird from Sky decides not to peek. As the bomb is going to be tapped, Bird from Sky walks out and finds Crimbo.
The best set pieces in the entire world, so you can't really fault them. But now it's the first buy and you need to make it work. But Susp has gone aggressive. The deep smoke towards the door is going to make the retake, or the refrag possibility, quite thin. An early man advantage for the CT side. Towards middle they go. And JDC is the lucky man to be alive. And Susp is even luckier to get that kill onto Process.
Yeah, JDC lucky to have teammates like Susp who was ready to refrag him just in case. And well, JDC doesn't go down and Susp gets the kill anyway. Happy days for 00NATION, because right now Big are being sent back to the drawing board time and time again with their strats. As nothing has gone to try and get a bomb plant down, something that they haven't managed in quite a few rounds. But if they can hold on to it, that would be even better. Need to play just a little bit aggressive. Everybody's upgraded now onto rifles, and Process puts hits to good use. Mantu connects onto a shot. A wayward one from Searson leaves JDC now left with it all to do. And who would have thought that on a round like this, Big look like they might just be able to take it. Mantu creeping in closely. JDC's.
But it's no good unless you're able to make it at least 2 or 3 in a row at this point.
Sin just picking up the pace a little bit, but once again, Sus multi-kill potential towards B.
He's so solid.
It proves to double. Nico might just get into a great position here. Tabson caught with a knife out. No refrag there just yet. Oh, but Mantu sees the side, and it's actually gonna be Process to find that kill. A little bit awkward. Mantu, surely his confidence has been shaken a little bit by missing that one. Process, he's already got 3, just needs to add 2 more in order to get Big their second.
Yeah, it has to be the ace clutch for Process, one of the academy players joining in the main team, and he's going to get aggressive. He's going to try and fade the CT smoke, realizes no one's coming in from here, manages to get the first one. Here's the second. Now he knows where Bird from Sky is coming from. He just needs to find out one final kill, but Bird from Sky denies him. It's not going to be the ace clutch for Process. It's 00NATION getting number 6 on the board.
Bird from Sky just trying to scavenge what he can, thinking
Shoot to either, because Big haven't really been putting up too big of a fight early on, but They were able to deny. Now, they are trying to put some pressure towards middle early on, but not ready for Searson's AVP to go aggressive towards A main. And there you have it, a 1v1 between Searson and Mantu goes in favor of the German.
It's so great as well because you see Bird from Sky, he knows what kind of space he can take after that kill. He goes, he clears out all of A main, he's going to get an upgrade onto a rifle as well, and Searson's rotated over towards middle. Something that Big might not be ready for, but that's a perfect flashbang. And Searson looked right directly into it. JDC, dangerous towards middle, as we know, but only good for one.
So that's going to give the CTs a chance to get one kill. If they can drop Crimbo here, and then turn their attention away. It depends on how patient Crimbo will be. Not a lot, but he still wins that fight on Sus. And now Nico's all alone. Flash is good. Nico needs more than one kill here.
Yeah, it needs a rotation as well. JDC needs to get on over here to try and help him out. Nico doesn't know which way to look. And now the swing from Cave comes true. And Nico was just caught in between two crosshairs. But JDC at least helps out just that little bit with that frag. Flash comes in. JDC will find another. Looking for the third. But it's not going to happen. Bird from Sky on the AWP. Not going to be able to connect. And Tabson. It's a little bit lighter with Crimbo rotating away though.
Yeah, it's just 8 now. Still a 3-man lean from the CTs, I guess you can call it, towards the B-bomb side. 2 smokes. Molotov as well for the T's. There come the nade. Short, long smokes. They're going to play for the bomb plant here and just try and take cave control and play in the retake. They are being really quiet about it, by the way. Not making any noise. Now, the spam is going to come through. The bomb should get planted fairly easily. But there is a kit and a smoke for Sin in that retake.
It's a very interesting pistol. They smoke, they do the full execute, and then they just contact in. And well, when they're trying to get into their post plants, just to spam through the smokes is enough to claim not 1, but 2 quick kills. Big. Now waiting for maybe Tabson just to come in and gather some information towards Cave. Nico doesn't know which way to look, but he needs to be ready for the flank here, and he's got his back turned. Sin is just going to get on. Spam is not going to be perfect from Searson in that round.
They're just walking in red. There's 4 people. Tapson's all alone here, by the way. I'm not sure if he's going to be ready for 4 people to just walk towards him.
Yeah, Nico's going to go out first and gather the information and decide to peek one by one. But it works out because JDC, even with that low HP, he's still able to find the kill. Yeah, this is incredibly slow. Methodical from 00NATION right now, and Sin surely has to be getting nervous about the flank here. They get the smoke down just so they can try and cover it. Sus was now just going to rush on through, and Sin is under all kinds of pressure, backed away, backed into a corner behind the box, and Searson knows he's here and is just going to clear him out with ease. And how about that for a deagle shot as well? We flicked off him for a second, but Searson flicked on him instant. And Crimbo now with Big on his shoulders moves in closer, no kit, so needs to go quickly and has to find 2 players. Searson might just get the perfect time and if he decides to go for a peek, but Crimbo, he wants to walk down towards the ramp, and once he sees this corner is clear, he might panic just a little bit because he knows time has ticked on way too long. And even if
they've sent 2 people towards middle, but look at the reaction from 00NATION. They're sending it out A, but the AVP resides here in Mantu. He's good for the 1, needs more than this.
He's going to be mollied off here, double mollied off, flashed off. They're not going to commit into the site. They've already lost a man, and Searson is going to try and use the time and gamble that Big have made a very fast rotation on over. And, well, he's got the perfect timing right now. Already out. Has he been spotted? Not just yet, but Crimbo is going to strike now from Donut, and he'll even claim a double. That's absolutely huge for Big's chances in this game. If they didn't win this gun round, it would have been curtains for sure.
00NATION are calling the round, but the only way to do that, or to counter that on the CT side, is to just give Mantu an AVP and post him in tempo, and that's
once again, and this time the op isn't going to be there to stop them. This is absolutely huge. They're going to take so much space on this A-bomb site right now before really Big can have any say whatsoever. Tabson's the closest player. He's in towards Donut, but JDC, he's already found the entry. The smokes are down, the mollies are down, and Big might just have to call this round a day.
He's going to try and get something. If something doesn't work out once, try it twice. They're not going to have the balls to send the Oper all alone again towards the A-bomb side. Surely he's going to try and move around. Surely you expect 00NATION to try something different and big. They want to go for the retake. This is a big risk. They have some money left in the bank, but they have an AVP on the retake, and it's going to be such a late one. And look at the U2 coming in from the T side. Process is all alone. They're going to try and set him up with the flashes, but Bird from Sky is ready. At this point, you have to call it off. Time is running low. Even with the kills going left, right, and center, there's not enough time for the defuse. And Mantu and Grimble, they're just collecting a couple lives on their way back, but this is going to be a 0-0
whatsoever. And it's such a desperate round because Big, you've been caught with your pants down completely. Just not expecting that style whatsoever. Searson gets a refrag out towards middle, so we will go into a fair fight for the rest of this round maybe. Oh, Susp needs to be on guard here as Sin and Process. Oh, they're the mixed steps as well. Susp knows that this has been cleared. A passive angle. The smoker's going to go down. He knows he can beat this, but he will not be able to beat Process in the corner. Not if he doesn't clear him. Tabson up close. Mantu connects on the shot as Bird from Sky tries to swing wide, and this is a whole lot better here from the 00NATION, from the big boys, should I say. Zero big to really deal with, and you can see how passive they're being. Look, they're almost inviting 00NATION to take the site.
Yeah.
They're happy enough with the numbers game that they're going to be able to retake it. They're confident in their ability that they're going to be able to fend off this attack should it come in, and it's going to come in. You just need to be patient. Molly down, flash down. It's now there, look for anything at all. Nico takes a whole lot more damage over towards the ramp. Bird from Sky just taking his time. There's no smokes here, so you just need to go out and try and take the fights, but look at the bomb has fallen. Nico does well to collect at least one, but you need a whole lot more than that, and it's just not
this round. Don't want to waste any flashes, smokes, Molotovs. Towards red. JDC, he's heard the spam on the other side. They have taken the space. Tapson posted on the angle. It's going to be a bit of a high-low, and Tapson decides to actually take the fight. Goes down to it. JDC with a good opening kill. Now, the utility is still being a massive problem, though. They just have one smoke and two flashes left on the T side, but at least they've been able to get a bomb plant. Or an opening kill, pardon. And a bomb plant might actually happen here. Big once again. Just pulling their numbers away from the bomb site itself, and that's going to allow Susp to walk closer. Here comes the smoke. This time they can probably cross towards the back of the site. They just need to deal with Process. They've been able to deal with both him and Mantu. Sin once again tries to be a hero, but Nico denies. It's just Crimbo left. A 1 versus 4. First one is his. And he picks up a double here in the pistol. Something interesting. I did point out that the last time that Searson actually faced off against Big was in 2019. To be specific, it was
those conversion rounds, excuse me. And if you're able to pick up the first gun round, happy days as well. But easier said than done. Tabston able to collect JDC as the drop in towards main is going to happen, and Mantu drops the bomb. Really great shot from the big opper as 00NATION. This one hasn't really gone to plan. Searson might try and catch a timing if he can, and it's perfect. Yeah, he hears the steps. His Process drops on down. Bird from Sky knows that Mantu is in deep towards garage, but he is slightly concerned about Sin's whereabouts. So he's just going to sit here patiently and let Searson work.
The only problem right now is the fact that the bomb is dropped, right? If they had the bomb, maybe the CTs have a reason to overstep the mark a little bit and create an opening for Bird from Sky. He's gonna wait for Searson, who's got a smoke, to join in. He's got a smoke, he's got a flash. There goes the smoke. I'm not sure if that actually nailed it. Yeah, I'm not sure the smoke was there, landed there by design, but Bird from Sky is still able to get away with that kill. Sin now is going to come in with the refrag. 30 seconds. Bird from Sky has the confirmation on the second player as well, and now he spotted the third. Bird from Sky gets another. It's a 1v1. So, I mean, sharp mind. One of the sharpest in CS. Ooh, Bird from Sky has been seen, I believe. So that's going to be calmed in. Process is already down towards the B-bomb side. It's a bit of a default, even though they've been able to send 2 players down secret. Mantu's going to get aggressive towards Squeaky. Manages to get JDC. It's a nice opening kill, and Mantu's actually looking for more here.
He wants a little bit more here. And just singular kill. Thompson is going to be able to use his AUG to not only claim one but a second as well, and this round is as good as over. 00Nation, they had to wait a little bit to get back onto the bye, but they could do absolutely nothing with it, and Searson may as well kiss goodbye to that AWP because Mantu has his sights locked. Oh.
Yes, good individual player, and especially on a map like Nuke where he gets to roam around main and play around with the AVP of Mantu. He could be dangerous. Speaking of Mantu, another opening kill. Susp is out of the equation. They know that he's still towards the back of red, but Bird from Sky gives him another shoulder, and Mantu's gonna take it. It's a double kill here, and Searson can't really pick up the fight. Mantu's gonna try and get out of there, and Searson shuts him down. Is he ready for Tapson? Thinking about it, spotted him. Wasn't ready enough though. Tapson gets the kill. Crimbo 1 for 1, but it's a JDC 1 versus 3 on the cards. He's got the bomb on his back, and he's got an MTB bomb side, from what I see. Oh, empty. Might not be the right definition.
No, because Thompson's here.
Some of the best roles, right? But he's still able to do so much talking and still be on that level firepower-wise. It's crazy. The amount of impact he can have on the map. So far, he's had it. But Mansu, he's been moving around like crazy as well. Great footwork on the AVP, just making it so hard for the T's to get used to what he's going for. 00Nation, they're going to try and fight back towards outside. And finally, they get the better of Tapson, but Mansu's still alive.
Oh, Mantu, that's expert. Susp. Couldn't do anything about it. Mantu just playing around the smoke over the top of it. He's already got 3 kills. He might want just a little bit more as well. He sits and resides in hell waiting as Searson and JDC looking to see how they want to go about this. Searson very worried that Mantu might have gone to a deeper angle in towards CT, but he sat ready and waiting in lockers. And the idea behind this is Searson is going to walk his way through and hopefully group up with JDC towards the ramp. But Searson surely now needs to be a little bit worried. Mantu cannot quite believe it because Searson is going to be in his scope and Searson cannot react to him. JDC now forced to play on his own.
He might ace it. JDC was thinking about it. Now he's reconsidering. It's another pretty much unwinnable scenario for him. John De Castro, he was phenomenal on map number 1, but he hasn't really been given a lot of chances here on the T side of Nuke. And Mansu's holding the line. JDC's gonna give it to him. There goes the peek, and oh, Mansu gets denied to get that ace, but with 15 seconds and Crimbo already being down that big bomb side, second rotation is gonna come through as well. There's no way JDC's getting a bomb plant here.
Doesn't manage to take him down. 00Nation, they're gonna go on the approach towards the ramp. Tabsin needs to be cautious. There's the flash. It actually pops right in the face of Nico. It's perfect for 1. Sets up the bait perfectly for Crimbo now to strike. And it's looking like it's going to be curtains on this first half in favor of Big. Looking like it will be a 9-3 unless Bird from Sky can have his set.
Big mentally might be even the favorites going into that decider, but Searson hasn't said his final word.
Long range, the USP is definitely going to be favoured against the Glocks, but not when it's 2 versus 1. And to make sure of that one at least. Susp sees a lot of players, but he's looking to at least try and find a kill. Crimbo now completely alone in towards the lobby as he realizing he's in a world of trouble, especially if the CTs decide to push him, but Crimbo's still standing very strong indeed, and that's 3 kills with the pistol, and Big. This round is a must-win for 00Nation should they want to keep their hopes of a 2-0 alive. And Searson starts it off well as the split in towards main does come in. Tabson will get past the line of fire from the CTs, but decides to double back and test fate and tempt fate. So he ends up getting cut down and cut apart. It's hightailing it down towards the ramp here for Crimbo. He will be able to get down safely towards B. Nobody has this avenue covered. So Big will get a post plant out of this. And the round not done.
Yeah, 00Nation now are going to confirm the information. Now they've heard everything that's happening. Question is, do you really want to drop down the vent? Crimbo's already up close. Catches the second one. Does he realize one was already out? Maybe he did, but he wasn't ready for JDC coming in from Secret. And it has to be Mantu in the 1 versus 3 clutch. JDC's low on HP. Bomb's actually planted for Mantu. And they have no smoke for it, so he will be able to pick up the fights here. He's still waiting as of now. No kit on the CT side. They need to hope for the 10-second stick, and now they're holding it. Mantu needs to go for the peak. If he gets that kill, round is over. Great flick to shut down JDC, but Searson gives him enough time to get post.
Kill goals. I really want to see a replay after that one, but now with 40 seconds left and Big are just stationary towards outside. They're just ready and waiting now to make their move, but the issue is Susp might be able to watch the cross here. The op needs to be ready to try and take it down. Process though has missed it now. At least there's been a little bit of space, but Susp claims 2 more. They have a chance in this round for sure, but Susp completely alone towards the upper extremities, flashes down onto the side. Tabson's trying to cover for Sin. They're so terrified that there's somebody in hut, and JDC, he's up to find one but not the second. 4 seconds, not enough time. They missed it completely.
There's no go down B right now, and it looks like this is going to be the case. Nico's just holding on for it. He's not going to give them any peeks for now. Needs to be careful. Timing's everything. Bird from Sky should already be down there. Not sure where he is as of now. Oh, he's actually rotated back up. Big have an empty B bomb site to work with right now. This could be the safe call for 00Nation. It should be.
You've kind of taken a risk. It hasn't worked out. Yeah, judging by the
series, but only an MP9 and a lot of rivals on the other side of the smoke.
Oh, but look at this. Mowed down JDC up close with the SMG. The op of Searson does its job, but Mantu is going to take him down and try and get Big on his shoulders to carry them through this round and carry them through a third and final map. The plant very much needed here, but he's got off the bomb by that spray, and it's just allowed enough time for back towards the A site though as well. Any damage is going to be good damage here. Bird from Sky is even going to come away with a kill. That's going to slow them down even further and allow Searson to get into position off in the back line. And well, only good for 1. Maybe would have preferred a rifle in that situation, but still, they have all the info in the world. They know what they were getting set up for, and maybe Big have to go again. But are you in a million years expecting Bird from Sky now to walk behind you and get into this position? Well, Mantu's looking for it.
You're not clearing that angle out, surely.
He is.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, you're so smart. He's so smart. Yeah, he is really smart. He was expecting that. Bird from Sky doesn't believe it. And Bird from Sky played it really nicely as well. He realized there is a good chance that they fall back to clear out outside, and he's holding a really tough angle to clear out, but Mantu still gets the kill. Big, surely you don't close it out in a round like that. Surely you don't close it out with the play that Searson had in store for you. Crimbo start making his way towards how JDC is aware of the possibility, and it's all about the timing. Do they really want to risk going up the ladder? Crimbo will. JDC, is he looking the right place? Yeah, now he's seen him. He goes for the peek, gets the first one, spots the second one with the bomb. That's all the information in the world.
Yeah, round done. 7 seconds. Don't have enough time. You're not even going to get near a bomb site with this one. And Tabson needs to hope that he doesn't go down after time. He's been hit for a lot of bullets. JDC is going to... Yeah, that smoke down towards door might delay them just a little bit. Still plenty of utility here. They still get lined up and nothing towards the hut, so it should come in a matter of moments. How about that for a HE? Susp is going to at least slow them down for the moment, and he slows them down with a few bullets as well, but 2 kills to the good. Big are going to be happy enough about this because they've got site control and there's nothing 00Nation can do about it as of right now. They're locked out, and Big just need to find the finishing touches. JDC, the first man in, and well, that fight, even with the dink, Mantu still comes out on top. The power of the AK process ready and waiting to receive Searson from heaven, but it's a great shot. But he's just going to get his teammates in towards the pipe, flash him through, and Monster's going to be completely clear. There's nothing there. However, you've lost the A-bomb site.
They have. Bomb's gonna go down. It has to be a 5v5 retake. Not too often you see that happen in a pistol round, to be fair, on overpass, but hey, they stacked the B bomb site. And now 4 of them are coming in from T-spawn. Crimbo's not expecting that, by the way. His position is good. He's thinking about that possibility, but there's just so many people behind him. And the worst part about it, he didn't actually spot the amount of players, by the way. He just got killed from behind. As far as he knows, Nigo is the only one coming in from there. But soon enough, they will figure it out. They've been aggressive towards CT. They have all the pieces in the right places, but the kills are going in favor of 00NATION. They gotta be really quick with this one, though. There's no kid on the CT side, and time is gonna be a massive factor. Even with the kills going their way, the pistol round's gonna go in favor of Big. They get Banana in the toilets. That's gonna bait out JDC. Crimbo loses his life, and now time is becoming an issue, and JDC is just tearing them apart from behind.
They're so uncomfortable right now. They can't go back, and sure as hell can't go forward, not without a fight at least, but they win every single one. Just when you think their backs were against the wall, all of a sudden they produce some brilliance and dominate every aim duel. And JDC thought he'd done enough with those 2 kills. Frag, they look to get back into this round, and interestingly, you see Sus backing away here. He's given up the bomb, he's given up that control, and decides his life is worth it. He does have util that he can dump as well. He knows that Big are going to be forced into the B play here. The rotations need to be very fast. JDC is going to try and get down here surely, but there's not a lot of util on these B players to try and deny. They'll drop flashes, but Process is going to sprint on through. He finds the headshot on one. Sus needs to go absolutely huge here, and he might have done so. The double kill is fine. The bomb needs to be collected, but it's not going to be, and surviving is just enough for Sirison, as Mantu cannot get it done.
He's gonna make his best, or do his best, to get ahead of it.
Oh,
that would have been too risky, though.
It was still nearly risky, him trying to walk around it, and so many players on the other side. He doesn't know, but he could have been punished massively there, but instead he comes away with a kill. Change up of approach was nice. JDC is going to walk over on top of someone's head. Surely he's been hurt. Drop behind. No, he hasn't. JDC in the back line. He cuts down 2, and now hearing the spam through the smoke, he's looking towards the site, hoping that nobody else has crept in front of him, or behind him rather, in this scenario, and doesn't matter. Crimbo, he finds the perfect timing through toilets to give Big maybe a sign of life.
Finally, and they can slow it down, by the way. They have 35 seconds. They're going back towards the B bomb site. 00NATION have rotated everyone back A. They were so afraid. Bird from Sky was the first rotation. He had only an MP9. They have a clean B bomb site to work with, and Mantu can just hold the line. They can get the bomb down. Mantu can just hold the angle. Question is, do they believe that Walter is going to be clear? First up on the bomb to make sure that there's not going to be any peaks coming up. Mantu's got that kill. Surely that's going to be a freebie. Crimbo gets another.
Ball here. This is just going to be a fast call. It's going to be straight out B. Crimbo, the first man in. It's a perfect flashbang. Nico is already dead, but Sus, he's been so good in these anchor rolls, so good for these multi-kills. He's already got 2, and he's looking for a little bit more. Bird from Sky does fall around him, but the rotations, they're so quick and fast, and Big, they just have no control of this bomb site, and JDC and Sus, they are firing from different angles that Big just cannot deal with, but Mantu needs to be the man to step up. Up in hand, already collects his soul. Knows JDC is close. He sees where the nades of Sirison is going.
Oh, he can push CT. That's genius, by the way. He can isolate 1v1. Sirison's missed the timing completely. JDC's not peeking either. He's crossed. This is so big. Now they've heard the steps. He knows where one is. Surely he knows that the upper was towards heaven as well, right? Oh, he's gonna be able to cross.
JDC in a little bit of danger here towards connector. He's got Bird from Sky for backup. We've got a little bit of a fight about to happen, but the shots take the distraction away for the moment. Process turns around at least to get a refrag, and Big down to just 2 as 00NATION. They look to try and build off their rounds.
Look at the bomb.
Yeah, the bomb. It's going to be discovered here by Sirison. He's going to have it. He's just going to sit on top of it like a mother hen guarding an egg. Surely Sirison is going to not let this bomb get into Crimbo's hands easily. But surely Crimbo knows that this is a possibility. He is going to clear the angle still, but the op just so
too bad either. You have a 5v4. Now, Nico's low on HP. They've actually rotated a lot of people away from that B-bomb side. Bird from Sky needs to hold on. The good part about it, they need to run through a smoke. Bad part about it, if he falls down straight away, this is a massive issue, and he does. That's a great opener for Process, and now they're going to find out, oh wait, they're actually 5 alive and B's clear. We've just found 1 kill, and they're playing this one on the retake setup, and that should make them realize there could be some fast flanks in play. That should make them be wary of the possibility of a monster flank, a short one, and that's what makes Process actually go for something that aggressive towards CT. With 00NATION, they just need to wait it out. Nico's so low on HP, everyone else is just coming up, and look at that double flank on the flank. It's got layers on it. Pearson's a dead man, and Mantu's heard the steps. Still wayward with the shot, and Tapson's given away his position. This is a disaster. JDC's found a double, and Sid needs to clutch it up in a 1v4. He's got the first 2. But they're on the bomb. They're gonna stick it. Since found the third. He needs to get him off the defuse. He's tapping away. P250 not connecting. Back to the AK. But the spam is just not good enough. He's went for lucky. He did what he could have. He finds the first 3 kills. Isolates 1v1s. He did it so nicely. That would have been a clutch to remember. But now, it could be a leveled score. And that was a 6-1 lead for Big. I know I said 6 rounds T-side overpass is still good enough. But that's a great recovery for 00NATION, especially with the first 2 openers. From Sky's position, not taken into account. Sin has just run by him with his knife in his hand, and it's just processed a 1 versus 5. That's never going to happen. That's going to be 6 on the board for 00NATION. A good recovery showing us that we haven't seen all that they have to offer in this series.
Process, I only imagine that he will just make his stats look a little bit better if he finds a few kills. I don't think it's going to change the fact that we're going to be level going into the second half, and I don't even think he will get this kill. Struggling to get down the ladder, and Susp was waiting for him. It's only a matter of time before this first half reaches its conclusion.
Big have been outmaneuvered completely.
Yeah, but the problem is, Big have so many people in towards heaven here, so yes, they fake towards B, but they just have such a fast rotation, and once they hear the steps up towards A, the rotations are going to be so quick up towards CT, and if they decide to push on through and find kills like that, tabseN might be able to stop this completely on his own. Already found a double, he's out on the site, he's pretty much in the back lines. Crimbo actually takes down his teammate, which does help out 00NATION a bit, but From Sky completely on his own, and there's 3 players looking at him. Defuse just needs to be stuck here. Smoke on the bomb. tabseN will just get it done. But the long hit is coming. Sin is going to be able to dump a Molotov. It should be no problem if they want to smoke it and go through it. But I think they'll just wait this one out. Get Sus in a position to do some damage. And not a lot of the damage is going to need to be done on 2 players. They're both extremely low. Yeah, Mantu had to take that risk. He had to push all the way through. Crimbo waiting for the plant maybe to push past, but he now gives away his position to 00NATION, and this is just all over the place from Big. They need to be so fortunate. Crimbo good for just a 1, and Mantu, remember, it's still low from the earlier exchange. From Sky and JDC, they're not on pistols anymore. They've upgraded onto the rifles, and unless Mantu can get up close and find JDC, there's no chance of this round. And well, I hate to say it, but there's no chance of this round at all. 00NATION, they're going to level this one up, and Mantu mightn't even get away with his life. Nevertheless, he will, and he'll get an AK, or excuse me, a Galil.
Quite a lot of on their T side. You know, there's no op on the other side. You just contact up. Mantu should be at that. Man, I say that. Okay. Hello.
Rings From Sky's belt, no problem, and he's even going to do some damage to JDC. If he's able to hit the shot onto Nico, it would be absolutely huge, but that was a little bit too much to ask for. But still, he's given his side plenty of opportunity to maybe steal this round away, and the sheer amount of utility being dumped on the site would alert you to the fact that 00NATION, they don't feel comfortable, because here comes the retake, and Susp gets the bomb down, but he's lost all his mates in the process. Galil in hand. Smoke onto the bomb, rifles being picked up, and surely Susp will not be able to fire through this smoke and clutch up this round. But the problem for Big is it's a 10-second defuse, and Susp knows this. He knows that there's probably no kit in here. Spams, hoping to connect, process up. He misses too many shots, and the defuse gonna give that 9-7 lead to Big.
Sin has a Molotov still.
If he just drops that there, it actually goes behind. It's a little bit too deep, and the flash is perfect. Seriously is going to come on through, and that's the double maybe that 00NATION needed. HE a little bit early, but it still does a lot of damage to From Sky. Doesn't land perfectly flush, but it'll have to do. Mantu, great shot onto Searson, and now work to be done for the T's to hold on to the site. As once again, From Sky, he's going to be spammed through that smoke, and there's nothing he can do about it. Nico left completely to his own devices. No kit in play for the CTs either. They need to go. They need to go quickly. They need to find him out. They'll have their suspicions of where he is, but they just quite can't be sure. Mantu, gonna pick up that kit now and try and get to work. Try and get on this defuse. Crimbo, he has to hold the line, but Nico shuts him down. Mantu's sticking it. Nico, he bounces off the wall, and there's...
He's alive.
that should have been a kill. And in close rounds, in a close game, you know, you're not out of it just yet. You need those to go your way, but at least he gets that kill. Perfect flash from Bird from Sky as Nico. He's set up for success. A minute left for 00Nation to play around with, but still, danger could be around every corner as JDC might just find out. Shadow spotted and Tabson just gets the better of him.
That's so tough now. You haven't spotted the AVP this round, by the way. Do you really believe that Tabson's going to be all alone towards the A-bomb side? I'm not sure. And he's got a good angle towards the toilets. He can cover a lot of ground. He's going to be able to get out of there as well. Good smoke to make sure. He's actually looking for a fight. This is really ballsy from Tabson. And now he's seen one more. He's hearing the steps as well. He knows he's getting chased down. Does he get the kill? That would be big, but Sus wins the fight. This is good enough, but Crimbo's rotated already. He can go for help. Problem is, the rotations are not going to be that quick. Crimbo has to be the hero, and Process is on the flank already. Indeed, both of them are on the flank.
If he manages to dodge the flashes, he might have a chance, and no more flashes are going to rain on over, but it's just the one for Crimbo. However, Process in position to maybe find some more. They line up for him as well, but it's down to Mantu once again. Surely not. Surely.
Searson and JDC are still softened up massively, and Tabson's in a really good spot to capitalize on it. That's the bomb. JDC, not sure if he was aware of the fact. It doesn't really make that big of a difference because Tabson is just going to fall back regardless, but it is a bomb just being dropped in a pretty precarious position, and now they will probably need to waste a couple more nades to make sure they recover it safely.
Tabson was in a great position there. You can see JDC, he threw a little jiggle in there, expecting the Opper maybe to be in that spot, not expecting the AUG, and Searson had no idea that his ex-teammate was going to be ready and waiting for him behind a tree. And it might be tree for Tabson if he's able to drop Bird from Sky, which he is, as Nico goes out to try and do what his teammates couldn't, and that's trade them out, and eventually Tabson will fall. But he's done the damage. The knife firmly placed in the back of 00Nation.
Seen him. That's a big find for Nico. Mantu just jiggled, didn't realize he got spotted. Might be a way back into round, but with only 20 seconds, they need to get a move on. They need to make up their minds to sprint back towards the B-bomb side. That's been heard. That's been communicated. 15 seconds. Grimbo's just taking the attention away. Surely you're not going to be ready for Process, and even if you were, Grimbo wins the fight regardless. That has to be a save for the AVP. No bomb plan for 00Nation, and Process might even make sure you need those flashes and smokes to be absolutely perfect if you want to deal with Mantu, and he's been hitting some really good shots so far.
There's another one. Mantu shuts down the first and the second. JDC will not get past Divider. And Mantu, he wants to get aggressive. He wants a little bit more. He sees the shadow and he sees Nico. Knocks him down as well. Mantu is on fire.